Alright, let's move on to adding hyperlinks to the blank page. Even though this template has 100 blank pages, I'll only add 12 hyperlinks on the home page. So I need 12 linked text frames for this. To get started, make sure to choose the text layer, since we want our hyperlinks to be visible in the final PDF appearing above the digital planner. Remember, anything you want to be visible in the final design should be added to the text layer. On the other hand, if you need something to stay hidden, you'll add it to the hyperlinks layer. This way, you can control which elements show up and which stay in the background. Next, on the left toolbar, choose the Type tool. Use it to draw a rectangle that covers all 12 hyperlinks. While holding down your mouse button, press the up arrow on your keyboard 11 times. This action will divide the rectangle into 12 linked text frames. To adjust the spacing between these text frames, hold down Ctrl and use the up and down arrow keys on the keyboard. Now we have 12 linked text frames ready for pasting hyperlinks. I'll change the vertical justification alignment to center. Then I'll go to the hyperlinks parent page to copy the hyperlinks for the blank pages. Since the blank pages correspond to undated 3, select and copy all the page numbers for undated 3. Then navigate to the home page and paste them there. Let's make the font size bigger and center the text. Because we added the hyperlinks to the text layer, they will stay visible even when we move the hyperlinks layer to the bottom. Unlike the top tabs and monthly hyperlinks, these won't be hidden. So remember, any hyperlinks we want to appear in the PDF should go in the text layer. For hyperlinks that we don't want to show up and clutter the PDF, we'll put them in the hyperlinks layer. We've already set up hyperlinks for page 2, the home page. However, as you can see, the month hyperlinks and top tab hyperlinks are present on every page of the digital planner. Repeating this for all 1169 pages would be quite tedious. So I'll copy the top tabs and month hyperlinks that need to appear on all pages of the digital planner and paste them onto the parent page named All. Any element placed on this parent page will appear on every page of the digital planner. Once you're done, it's a good idea to make a backup copy of the file by saving it with a different name. This ensures that you have a backup in case there are any issues with the file, saving you from having to redo all your work from the beginning. Also want to mention that the next time you open the file, make sure to open it from the last backup you made. This will help keep the InDesign file small and allow it to run more smoothly. Calendar page. On the calendar page, everything is ready for you to customize. Start by selecting any month with the Type tool. Then press Ctrl+A to select all text. Align the text to the center. Make it all uppercase. And change the font to Calibri or any font of your choice. The same applies to weekdays. Select all of them, then make them all uppercase and center aligned. Feel free to change the color if desired. For the week numbers, I'll adjust them and set their color to green. To modify the days of the year, click on any day, then press Ctrl+A to select all, and make any necessary changes to alignment or font. To preview how the calendar page will look in the digital planner, press the letter W on your keyboard. Moving on to the year at a glance. I need to create 12 linked text frames. This will make it easy for me to add hyperlinks for each month. Before I begin, I'll select the text layer and draw the first rectangle. Then, I'll duplicate it and connect the text frames using the method we talked about earlier. After that, I'll navigate to the hyperlinks parent and copy the month hyperlinks written in month format. Then I'll paste them into the linked text frames prepared earlier. Notes Overview. The same process will be used for the Notes Overview page. I'll create 20 linked text frames, but to save time, I'll use the second method. After selecting the text layer, I'll draw a rectangle that covers the 4 hyperlinks. Then, while holding down the mouse button, I'll press the right arrow on the keyboard to divide the rectangle into 4 linked text frames. Then I'll change the spacing between the text frames by holding down Ctrl and using the up and down arrow keys on the keyboard. After that, I'll copy it across the remaining rectangles. And I'll connect these 4 linked text frames to create a total of 20 linked text frames. Finally, paste the hyperlinks from the hyperlinks parent page into these 20 linked text frames, and then make any needed changes. Next, I'll create 20 linked text frames in the hyperlinks layer to create hyperlinks for the boxes above the page numbers. So I'll draw the 20 text frames and link them all together. Once you've connected all the text frames, navigate to the hyperlinks parent page and copy the hyperlinks formatted as U1111, which correspond to the Note Overview pages. Then, go back to the Note Overview page and paste them into the text frames we made before. Remember that the black highlight when we select the text should cover the entire area of the button. So first I'll change the text size and the horizontal scale to make sure the text U1111 fits in each text box. After that, I'll select all text frames and center the text using the vertical justification feature in the text frames options. Finally, I'll adjust the horizontal scale until the black highlight covers the whole button. Don't forget to save a backup copy in case there are any issues with the file. This will save you from having to start over from scratch. Recipes Overview. Since the Recipes Overview page has the same design as the Notes Overview page, I'll copy all the linked text frames. Once I've selected all the text frames, I'll navigate to the Recipes Overview page, select the hyperlinks layer where I'll place the text frames, and then paste them in the exact same position. Next, I'll select the linked text frames for the page numbers, cut them, change the layer to text layer, and then paste them in place. After deleting the text, I'll head to the hyperlinks parent page to copy the hyperlinks for the Recipes Overview page, which in our case is undated too. And then follow the same steps we did for the Notes Overview page. Make sure to save a backup copy so you don't have to start over from scratch if the file has any issues. Daily Calendar. I have set paragraph styles for the days, week numbers, and months in the calendar. If I want to change the style for any of these, I can simply redefine the style. Let's say I want to change the month style. First, navigate to the parent page for any month, like February. Go to the calendar and change the text color. Notice that when the text color is changed, a plus sign appears next to the calendar month style. Right-click and choose Redefine Style. When you click this option, all the months in the calendar will update to the new style. For another example, let's change the style for the days of the week. Start by changing the style for Sunday to the one you prefer. Next, go to the calendar days of the week style and redefine it. This will automatically change the rest of the days of the week across all calendars in the digital planner. The same process works for the week numbers. After changing the style, redefine it, and the week number style will update on all planner pages. We're now ready to modify the Google Calendar ad event. Since we shifted the schedule to the left in Canva, we need to reposition the hyperlinks as well. Make sure to do this from the parent page. Go to parent page D1 Daily 1. Select all the text frames with Google Ad Event hyperlinks, and move them to the left. We notice that the text frames are longer than the hyperlinks. It doesn't matter as long as the height of the text frames matches the height of the clickable area. What matters most is that the black highlight of the selection fits the clickable area. Navigate to a Daily 1 page, use the Type tool to select all the Google Calendar Ad Event hyperlinks, and then change the horizontal scale so the black highlight covers the clickable area of the hyperlink. It might take some time to apply this change to all 366 pages, so please be patient. It usually takes less than a minute, depending on your device's speed. Now all the hyperlinks are ready and correctly adjusted. Remember to save a backup copy to avoid starting from scratch if there are any problems with the file. Remember, the next time you open the file, make sure to open it from the last backup you made. This will help keep the InDesign file small and allow it to run more smoothly.